Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Question for the ladies in the room. If you are like kissing a dude and you don't want to kiss him, what's your way to get out of it?
Jose?
Wait a minute. He said ladies in the room.
It's funny how quick he answered.
I know, right? I just started going with it.
I wasn't paying attention.
You pull away.
Just pull away.
Yeah, you just pull away and you do the I'm not ready.
Okay.
I don't kiss on the first date.
Or you could just go entirely like stone-faced.
Yeah.
And so he's just
Just
making out with your whole face.
And then just let it awkwardly take care of itself.
That would be terrible.
That's a great idea. I asked the question because Sam is on the phone with us right now. Sam wants to do a second date update with a girl named Stacy, and he thinks she tried to get out of kissing him. We'll get to that in a second. But first of all, Sam, how are you?
I'm okay. I'd love to sort of get an idea what happened here. So
Absolutely. First of all, tell us about Stacy. How'd you meet her?
we actually got set up on a blind date.
Like a true blind date? You'd never seen her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, there's a little bit of excitement and nervousness about how that's going to turn out.
Now,
Yeah.
was it like a blind date where you didn't know anything about her, or you stalked her Facebook for like 3 days before?
No, we got set up by friends.
Okay.
I thought we might be a good match.
You didn't see her at all before you went out. Was she, were you excited when she did
yeah.
show up?
She was super cute, kind of like, I guess like a fiery, like Reese Witherspoon type.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah, she was super cute.
did she seem pleased by your appearance?
I would like to think so.
You
When we finally ran into each other and met each other, she smiled and gave me a big hug, and I'd like to think that she was pleased.
So what'd you guys do?
Well, we went to the Pacific Science Center and, check out the exhibits at the museum.
She's of age, right? Because that
Yeah.
museum there is like for 8-year-olds.
It is.
Okay.
The thing is,
I thought it would be like a fun way to just, check out the interesting exhibits and
Right.
talk and get to know each other. And
Play around in a big Crayola crayon.
the only thing that worries me,
I actually got maybe a little too excited about the dinosaurs.
that means no alcohol in your first blind date.
They could have
Well,
true.
afterwards we got a drink.
All right.
Yeah.
And your email said at the end of the date, you guys shared a kiss, but you feel like she did something to get out of it, and you wanted to know if you think she did it on purpose. Go ahead and tell everybody what that was.
I mean, the date just went so well, and we were laughing and talking and holding hands around the area. And I walked her back to her car at the end of the date.
Uh-huh.
And because it had gone so well, I felt compelled to go in for the kiss.
Yeah, well, you're holding hands.
And I was coming in, and then bam, she sneezed right in my face.
Did you get a kiss out before she sneezed, or she just, you were coming in and then she spit all in your face, basically?
No. She actually sneezed into her hand.
Okay.
And so all the, sneeze particles, I don't know what to call it, went into her hand.
Yeah. That'd still be weird to recover from if you're about to kiss someone and they just sneeze right there. All right.
But I didn't get showered with spray. But the sneeze did blow the moment because all momentum leading up to that kiss was ruined. So it's not like I could go back and do it again. I just feel like maybe she sneezed to not kiss me.
If she did, she gets
quite
some
a
style
move.
points. That's
Yeah,
pretty
right?
creative.
Quite a move.
I don't know. The allergy season has been bad. I'll tell you that. So maybe it was her allergies. Have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I sent her an email
Ooh.
a day after the date, and she hasn't responded, and it's been, a week now?
Okay, well, maybe that's your bad move, because sometimes emails can just be like a dead end. Like, thanks for the date. Love, Sam.
or maybe-
there's no question there. There's no reason to respond.
Well, no. I mean, I said, I'd like to go out again, and let me know when you're free next.
I think the
Okay.
sneeze was just the start of an epic illness.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be it.
no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If a girl ever tries to turn me down for a kiss, I'm always prepared for it.
Oh, yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, because when I go in and I see them start to shut me down, I just go up and then I lick their forehead. And then I act like I meant to do it.
Yeah, that's...
So they don't know at all. I even have a little card printed out and I give them, it says, I meant to lick your forehead. So that they don't know. So I get the upper hand there.
You're
I don't-
very prepared.
We're talking about girls shutting down guys for kisses because Sam's on the phone. If you missed the first part of the second date update, he thinks that Stacy may have got out of a kiss by sneezing in his face. We're about to call her right now. Sam, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sam, I think you're thinking the worst here. This girl was holding your hand on a first blind date. I mean, did you guys have other physical touch besides that?
You know, just your little back and forth touching on the arms during, like, laughing about something,
Yeah.
you know.
This all just sounds very creepy.
Well, she was
Did you have more physical touch?
I'm just saying.
Tell me about physical touch.
Show me on the doll, Sam.
You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying, right? I'm not
no, I'm
crazy
backing you.
here.
All right. Well, we're going to call it right now and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Stacy, please?
this is she.
Stacy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Okay.
You ever heard of it?
Why are you? I think so. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a guy who really liked you, but he hasn't heard from you in like a week or so.
Okay.
His name is Sam.
Uh,
So you remember Sam.
yeah.
Is there a specific reason why you don't want to go out with him?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
All right, before we get into all that, Stacy, can I ask you one question? Sam told us about your date. He said very nice things about you. He also said that when he tried to kiss you at the end of the evening, you sneezed in his face. We're wondering, because we all think that was your way of getting out of the kiss. Was that? Because it's very creative if you did. Props to you.
And the timing.
Thanks. Yeah, it was.
Oh!
You would have done the same thing if you were me. Trust
Really?
me.
What?
But you were like holding his
And
hand.
I did think that was like a nice way. And I like made it commit. Like I got snot in my hand.
You really sold it. You're a good actress. What was so bad about going on a date with Sam?
He's great. Okay, he's good looking. He's total gentleman and like a good looking guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have sneezed in his face too. Sounds like a complete jerk.
Yeah, why would you want to go out with him,
Oh,
Stacey?
you guys, don't make me.
Stacey, it's just confusing because he said you guys were like holding hands and things were going great on the date.
And you clearly feel very passionately about it, though, that something is off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he's got. God, I feel so awful. Like, okay, he has the most disgusting, like, little baby hands.
What?
So his hands are a big turnoff?
His hands are disproportionately tiny.
wait,
like little
what?
pretzel nut finger baby hands.
Hey, Stacy? Stacy?
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us. I do want to let you know that Little Hand Sam is actually on the other line and heard you say that.
This is absolutely unbelievable.
Sam, are your hands really that tiny?
No! What? No, I've never been told that in my life. That is...
For real? I mean, no one's ever told you that?
No one has ever said anything about my hands being baby
Well,
size.
they're really small.
There's no way my hands are that
Okay,
small.
remember when we got drinks and you had to hold your drink with two hands?
That is just a total choice. I don't have to hold the drink with my hand.
No, I think you would choose
to.
over the age of 3 to hold their drink with two hands.
It's kind of weird.
I cradle it because I cherish it.
Yeah, right.
No, you hold it like a baby would with your baby hands, which you have. And I'm sure that there are plenty of girls who would not mind so much, but for me, it's a turn off.
I'm so sorry that I don't have, like, calloused construction worker hands. But come on, my hands aren't that small, and we had such a good time.
They really are, and I think if you just own that, you'll probably feel better.
Maybe I should wear, like, Mickey Mouse gloves or something that make them look gigantic.
No,
I
I
don't
was just
know.
saying, like, find a
This is
girl who doesn't
crazy.
care. Because there are plenty of people who aren't going to care. Like, you're really hot and you dress really well.
These are all pluses.
It's just my thing.
All right. Well, Stacy, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to go out with Sam again? It sounds like it.
on.
It sounds like you're willing to give him another shot. We will pay for you guys to go on a second date.
Come on,
I can tell you right there.
Stacey, you were kind of harsh.
I'm not trying to be harsh. You asked me why. No,
I know.
I would have obviously never told him that to his face. You're the jerks that got me on the radio.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
Just
I appreciate your honesty, but will you go on a second date with Sam? Sam, convince her to go out on a date with you. You got like 20 seconds.
We had such a great time. We were laughing. I can put my arm around you. You can feel the muscles of my arms around your shoulders. We don't ever have to touch hand to hand if that's really going to freak you out. But I think we had a great time, and I think we should go out again.
you do have nice muscles. I will give you that.
So come on, can't you look past his teeny little hands and go out on a second date with him?
I think you probably have nice pecs too. So if you're willing to like take off your shirt, then yes, I will go on a date with you again.
I think there's some fire
Yeah.
here.
Tiny and
We'll
Sam.
I'm going to send you to a place where they serve nothing but sliders so that the burgers look appropriate size for your
Go
hands.
bowling with like softballs.
Yeah. All right, well, congratulations. You got a second date.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got an email into the show for a second date update from a friend of the program, somebody who's been on a few times. There's that noise.
No way.
And you know what that means? That means that Hailstorm is back. Yeah. What's up, Hailstorm?
Hey, how
What-
are you guys?
What's going on?
Oh, I miss you guys. I haven't talked to you in so long.
I know, it's been a while.
How do you like being on the show? Haley, everybody just makes fun of you afterwards.
No, they don't. Oh my god.
No, they don't, Hailstorm.
Brooke.
If you are unfamiliar with who Haley is, she goes by Hailstorm. She's been on the show a few times before. She's had some problems with like some photographer dudes trying to take her picture for Instagram. We helped her out with that. And now she wants to do a second date update.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I found him. Like, I really like this guy, and he's not a photographer.
Thank
That's
God.
good to
That
know.
is the first smart thing you've done in a while.
I'm glad you've moved on from the photographers. What's this guy do?
Well, he is a bartender. His name is Derek.
Okay.
So hot. Oh my gosh, you guys.
How did you meet Derek?
So I went to this bar with my girls, and he was the bartender there, and he was like giving me free drinks all night. He gave me like 3 Red Bulls vodka and like 3 cranberry vodka and 3 Diet Coke and vodka. Like he was just like he was like the vodka fairy all night.
The
Oh my
vodka.
God. Haley, before we get any further, please tell me that you guys actually went out on a first date and this isn't what you consider your first date with him.
Well, later on, it was the first date. Later that night.
Okay.
What does that
like,
mean? You went home with him?
Yeah.
Well, like, hold on, let me tell a story, okay? Like,
Okay.
first of all, I like have to describe him because he's like so hot. He looks like he could be in a band because he has all these like tattoos on his arms. Like he looks like so tough and like, oh my gosh, he's so hot.
Okay.
Did you get a lot of time to talk to him at the bar while he was giving you free drinks, or was he just busy and
Sort of. He was like really busy, but like he kept checking in on me and like he would like wink at me or like touch my hand when he was giving me the drinks. He was just being like very flirty, like
okay.
very sweet and just super into me, which like I can't blame him. Duh. Like, yeah.
I do applaud your confidence, Haley.
Thank you. Anyway, after like my girls were like all faced and like needed to leave, and so they left, and I stayed because I was just like ready to hang out with this boy.
ready to pounce on the bartender?
Had he asked you to hang out at that point, or were you just lurking and hoping that he was going to?
Well, he saw them starting to leave, and he was like, "You're not leaving, are you?" And I was like, "No, of course not." And he was like, "Here's another Red Bull and vodka."
Yeah.
And like the bar started to slow down because it was getting later, so he had more time to stay and talk to me. And he was telling me about how he has this dream to own his own bar. And, like, he said to me, oh, my gosh, it was so hot. He was like, if I ever had my own bar, I would use your silhouette on the sign. And I was like, yeah, I would.
Really? That's high praise. I mean, if he wanted to use your image for his business.
Yeah. And I was like, so about it. Because, like, no one's ever said to me before. Like, a lot of guys have called me hot, but that was, like, a new level of, like, hello, I want you to be, like, my marketing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically saying you're his muse.
Yeah.
What's that?
Don't worry about it, Haley. All right, so did you just hang out with him at the bar?
Well, he was closing up, and he was, starting to, like, get ready to go, and he was like, hey, do you want to go back to my place? And I was like, listen, I'm not that kind of girl. Like, I'm not just going to go home with you straight away.
Good.
So instead, we went to the parking lot, and we fooled around in his car. And
Haley, how is that classier?
It totally is classier. Like, I showed that, like, I'm flexible, but also, like, not easy,
It
All
sounds
right.
pretty easy.
So you wouldn't go home with him, but you guys went to his car to make out and stuff.
Yeah, totally. Like, it was very PG. It was like high school,
Right.
like,
That was probably fun.
yeah, it was. And it was like, give him a taste, but, like, don't give him the whole meal, you know?
What else did you like about him besides hot and he was a good makeout?
Hello, free drinks.
That is a big positive.
Yeah, Brooke.
Oh, my God.
Did you guys actually go out on a date, though?
Who goes on dates anymore? Like, are you joking? I mean, this isn't the 50s.
Right, I'm sorry.
Jubal,
My
old
bad.
man.
I'm sorry about that.
Get with it.
Okay, so have you guys talked after?
So this is why I'm calling, because I'm having a problem. So we exchanged numbers, and everything was good, and he gave me a ride home, which was, like, so gentlemanly. I was like, oh, my gosh, you're such a hot guy.
That is
Yeah,
nice.
that's great.
And then I didn't really hear from him, and so I went into the bar with some of my girlfriends just to, like, say hey and, like, hit those free drinks again.
Yeah.
And he was, like, kind of acting weird. He was also super, super busy, and so I can't fault him for that because, like, obviously he's a hard worker. He's working hard, serving drinks, da-da-da. But, like, hello, pay attention to me. We had an awesome night.
I'm all for a good drunken makeout session. I think that's great. But were you really expecting more from this relationship?
I mean, he shared his dreams with me. I'm sure he doesn't do that with, like, every girl.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Guys don't just share their dreams with anybody, Hailstorm.
Yeah. And he said that he wanted me to be his silhouette on his sign.
It's true, he
that's
did.
Forgot
didn't he?
about that.
Like, hello, it's me, Hailstorm.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Yep, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update, that would be the theme music for Hailstorm. Her real name is Haley, but she goes by Hailstorm. Hear the thunder clap, and she's on the phone today for a second date update. She met a bartender who was very sweet to her and gave her a lot of free drinks, and they hung out after his shift was over, made out in his car, and now he's not calling her back, and she's very upset about that. Hailstorm, are you ready to give him a call and find out why he's been brushing you off?
Yeah, guys, let's get to the bottom of it.
Oh my gosh, Haley. Haley, what are you hoping for out of this relationship with this bartender?
I'm hoping to be the first lady of his bar.
First lady.
He's so freaking hot. He looks like a little rock star, and, like, I could be, like, his Kate Hudson, like when she was, like, married to that guy, that, like, rock star guy.
Oh, yeah.
No idea who you're talking
yeah.
about. But, okay, cool.
No.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, remember, you got to be quiet until I bring you on the phone. Can you?
Okay.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, try for
Try.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Derek.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Derek, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Excuse me?
It's a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
No way.
Yeah, how are you, man?
What's up?
I'm good. And you guys?
Not too bad.
Hey.
You ever listen to the show?
On occasion. I mean, I'm a bartender, so sometimes either if I'm up late or for some reason up early. But, yeah, I know you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yeah. They wanted us to get in touch with you because you're not calling them back.
Okay. Who asked you to do this?
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just guess that you probably know this person because she leaves quite a mark on people that she meets. Her name is Haley. She likes to go by Hailstorm.
Oh, my God. Yeah. She's pretty intense.
That is one description that you could use.
Well, she emailed us because she said that you guys hung out one night, and now you won't text her back, and she said she even came into your bar the other day, and you kind of ignored her.
Okay. She said all that?
Yeah. Yeah, she told us a lot about you, actually.
And what did she say?
Well, she said that you're a hot bartender with a bunch of tattoos and long hair, and you look like a sexy rocker.
Yeah.
She said,
Would you deny that?
Guess not.
She also told us how you hooked her up with a bunch of free drinks, and then later on in the evening, you guys went out to your car and made out a little bit.
All true. I can't deny any of that.
And she was super pumped about meeting you because apparently you said that you're going to open up a bar someday, and you want to use her as your logo.
Well, okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Yeah, we were like talking after I got like done with work. We were in my car, and I mentioned that like I hope to one day like open my own bar, and that like she has like a great figure that would make like a great silhouette for my logo. But like,
Was that? Let me ask you a question before you continue. Was that a line? Like, do you use that on girls at the bar all the time?
no, like she's sincerely like smoking hot. Like that's like she has a great body, but like I didn't really like mean it in like let's figure out a logo tomorrow kind of way.
so you were just saying, like, in general, she would make a great...
Yeah, like someday.
Yeah, I mean, someone like with a body like that would make a great logo.
Okay.
For, like, semi-truck mud flaps and bar logos.
Yeah,
So-
right?
What didn't you like about her then? Why are you kind of blowing her off? I mean, it sounds like you thought she was at least hot.
She's just like, sweet and like sincere, like she wanted to help, but like the next day she started texting me and sending me attaching photos of headshots for like which one did I want to use for the bar.
So it was more like you said, hey, you could be the logo for the bar one day because you're that attractive. And she, in her mind, was like, oh, my God, he told me I'm the logo for this new bar that is opening right now.
I'm telling everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't seem like it's enough to write somebody off.
No, like she wouldn't stop. Like from there, she like was texting me all day long about it. Like my phone was just blowing up. Like,
What?
It was like we were business partners all the time.
Hey, Derek, I do want to let you know that Hailstorm is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Like what?
Yeah. Hailstorm?
What?
Hey.
Oh, hey. How's it going, Haley?
Not so good. I heard everything you said. I had to mute my phone because I couldn't be quiet, but I heard everything.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, everything I just said happened.
Well, guess what? I'm a doer. I was trying to help your dream, and I'm sorry that you are a lazy person who doesn't want to actually, who just talk, and doesn't actually do anything with their life.
Hold on. I told you that I wanted to open a bar one day, like, not the next day. And I do want to use your body and my logo, but, like, I'm not ready to start picking those out today.
You know what? You're a jerk.
Whoa.
You got me all excited about this bar we were going to open together, and now you're like being all lazy, and now
I
what do
told
you do?
you I wanted to open a bar one day.
Together.
I even gave you name suggestions, okay? I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. Haley's Hole in the Wall or Haley's Hole. Like, I can't call a bar that.
Haley's hole.
I love it. I think that's a
cute.
great name.
The town I grew up in had a bar called Joe's Hole. It's
I
real
mean,
popular.
it's the type of bar I was telling her about. That's like, I can't. She wanted like custom cocktails, and it was like too much.
That's amazing. I would totally go to that bar, though.
Think about it, okay? Haley's Hole is such a cute name. It's like, oh, out of the way, like, oh, it's like a hidden place, but it's also like, you like think about like, ooh, it's like kind of sexy, like, ooh, who's Haley? And like, maybe we're gonna see her there. Like, what's up with
Yeah,
Haley?
it's a family establishment for sure.
I'm sorry, Derek, but she's kind of funny. Like,
It is funny.
Oh, I mean, for sure, but I don't think intentionally.
but why wouldn't you give her another second chance? I mean, she's got so much energy. She obviously really likes you.
Yeah, she's into
That is
you.
for sure.
Yeah, I do have a lot of energy, and I am hilarious. I was voted funniest in my high school class, okay?
Really?
Awesome.
I can't argue with results.
To recognize that I would make a really great business partner. I know about nightlife. That is my life. I go out every night.
I appreciate your wanting to help, but like, I have my ideas about this, and I like just think it's probably better for me to do it myself.
Fine. Do it yourself. You know what? I'm going to open my own bar.
Oh.
I'm going to open my own Haley's Hole. And then I won't even let you come in. I won't even let you near the place.
Oh, no.
Okay?
You hear that, Derek? You're not getting anywhere near Haley's Hole ever.
Ever.
Oh my!
I do have to ask, though, since it's a second date update. Derek, would you like to go on a second date with Haley? We will pay for it.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna pass. Like,
Oh,
I appreciate it though.
Come on.
God.
Good.
It's just too much.
You know what? I'm just enough. So there.
Amen, Haley.
I'm sorry
Sure.
you didn't get a second date, but can we get an invite to Haley's Hole when it opens?
Yes, please.
You guys are going to be at the head table.
Awesome. Thank you. Head table at Haley's Hole.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, that was a second date update with Hailstorm. And Hailstorm is actually on the phone to give us an update on that second date. So a second date update with Hailstorm coming up right after this. If you're just joining us right now, we're about to do a second date update. We just played a second date update from one of our favorite people, Haley.
Yay, hailstorm.
And the last thing that we heard from her was she met a dude who worked at a bar, and he wanted to use her as the bar's logo, and also they kind of made out in the parking lot and everything else.
It happens.
And apparently he wasn't ready to partner with her on owning a bar.
Yeah.
She was being a little presumptuous, so she decided she's going to open up her own bar.
Uh-oh, show
And
him.
that was the last we heard. And we're about to get an update from her right now because she's back on the phone
Yes.
and wants us to tell us about the situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hailstorm.
Let me take a selfie.
What's up, Hailstorm?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. You're still one of the most popular people from the second date updates ever.
Love you.
Thank you. I'm not surprised.
So, Hailstorm, we just listened to that second date update, and it sounded like you said no to another date with this guy. So, why do you have an update for us?
Well, I am never one to give up, so I have more to my story with Derek, and I thought you guys would be hungry to know what happened.
Of course, everybody's hungry for Hailstorm. You know that. You guys sounded mad at each other at the end of that.
Yeah.
Or at least you
Oh
sounded
my
mad.
gosh. Yes, I was so mad at him after what happened because he didn't want to partner with me. He didn't want my ideas, but he just wanted my body. And I was like, I'm more than just a body.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a brain.
Yeah.
So to get back at him after what happened and the way things ended, I sent him some provocative pictures of myself to make him jealous and to get back at him.
So, as a revenge tactic, you sent him some pictures of yourself.
That's an interesting way to do that.
All right. And did it work? Did that, ruin his day?
Well, it did work in the sense that it made him super jealous, and he was really sweet to me and wanted to get drinks.
Oh,
really?
she lured him back in.
Okay.
And basically one thing led to another, and we ended up, after 3 months, moving in together.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No way.
So you went from doing a second date update where it sounded like you guys hated each other.
Yeah.
You sent him some nudes, and then you moved in together.
Yeah, I mean, it was fast, but it just like felt right, and
Right.
so you just got to go with your feeling on something like that.
Yes, you do, because it's not a big decision.
No.
So you just go with your gut and move in after 3 months.
But are you going to
Yeah.
just live together, or are you still going to try to do these business ventures? Because that seems like it caused a little friction.
Yeah.
Well, we were sort of on the track to work towards the business venture, and like things were going good. But like after a couple of weeks, he just got super boring. Like he was just so lame. Like he just wanted to like watch old TV shows and like go to bar trivia. And I was like, yo, Hailstorm is not about this like bar trivia life. She's about working on a bar stool and like getting crunk with it. Not like I don't care about knowledge. I want to like have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hailstorm wants to party, not sit at a bar and do trivia.
Exactly.
Okay. So why isn't he on the phone now?
Well, so I talked to him about it, and he was like, let's go play mini golf and talk this over. And I was like, no, this is over. I'm done.
Wow. So you moved in with the dude and then broke up with him after a few months because he was boring, and then on top of that wanted to play mini golf.
And trivia.
Yes. So I wanted to call you guys to let you know Hailstorm is back on the market, baby.
Oh, watch out, world.
How many guys are going to be pumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So if any of your listeners want to hang out and like down for whatever, let's do this.
I'm sure they do. Text in at 78592. Hailstorm, I can get you a couple dates right now. I guarantee it.
Yes.
All right, well, Hailstorm, thank you for the update. Keep us posted on any new things that happen in your relationships that are coming up, all right?
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, bye. See you later.
That is one fun girl.
Trip is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a girl named Bree, and he really liked her and has no idea why. So we're about to call her in a minute and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Trip, how long has it been since you heard from Bree?
It's been a couple of days now, 4 or 5 maybe.
Okay. How many times have you reached out to her in that time?
Just a couple. I texted her like right after her date to see what was going on, and hadn't heard anything back. And then like one other time a day later, and then I just texted her again yesterday to see if she was okay, and still nothing.
Well, why don't you tell us about your date then, Trip? How did that go?
Okay, sure. So we met on the League. Are you guys familiar?
Yeah.
The League?
What's that?
Yeah, it's like a higher end dating app where you have to get approved to join, and it's for like business professionals and stuff who want to achieve like big things in their life.
Yeah, I think I have heard of that then. Okay, so you met on there, so you guys are both high-powered execs with business cards?
At least you're aligned with business cards.
I do okay, and Bree does pretty well too. So we're doing all right. So we got to talking, and so we decided to go to like a higher end steakhouse for our date. I sent out a car to pick her up. Really rolled out the red carpet for her. And it was we dropped a good chunk of change on this. We got caviar, a seafood tower, a pretty nice bottle of wine. She seemed really into all of it. She was all lit up and was really excited by getting a car to pick her up and all of that. Conversation was good. We ate a bunch. We drank a bunch. Initially, I had invited her back to my place, and she said yeah. Then she kind of changed her mind. She like stepped away to the bathroom and came back and was like, I need to go home.
So she went to the bathroom, came back, and said she needed to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think happened in that time where she said yes and I need to go home?
I mean, we ate a lot and drank a lot, so I'm assuming she was a little, embarrassed. that maybe some tummy troubles were heading her way,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Felt like she got too drunk.
Or ate too much.
No, I don't think she was too drunk. I think she ate too much, and maybe some, was worried about what I might see the next morning. You know what I mean? Like, in my bathroom.
Oh,
I see.
That's one way to spiral. Yeah.
Do you think that's why she ghosted you though? Because
yeah, I can't think of anything else. Like I said, the conversation was great. She had initially said yes to coming back to my place. So I know there was nothing in the conversation that would have thrown her off. So that's really all I can think of, and that she's like embarrassed that she had to say no, and so has been kind of like weird because she thinks I'm judging her, but like I totally am not, and want her to know I'm okay and that she shouldn't be embarrassed by it or anything.
Went to the bathroom, came back, and then left.
Basically, she was there for like a few more kind of wrap up moments, but she got out of there pretty quick.
Oh, I was just going to say, did you get her a car home?
I did, of course. Like, yeah. The car got her there. So like,
okay.
Maybe she had a thing for the car guy.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Damn. Interception. I'm sorry. I hope that's not the case, but
me too. Like, I'd be really bummed out if I got her the best looking car guy in the city,
All right. We'll try to figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date. Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Dani Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
And just then, we felt the plane turn in the air. So much so that the bags that were under people's seats just kind of flew into the aisle.
Each week, we dive headfirst into the complex power of secrecy, how it shapes our identities and relationships, and how it ultimately can reveal to us our truest selves.
My daughter, she's pretending she doesn't know, but is trying to cook and feed me and keep me alive because I wasn't eating anything, and me pretending like everything was fine.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move, and he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off, and that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to Season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting.
The more you get comfortable with someone, the more their real self comes out. They're going to be gross.
What's the grossest thing about a man?
Burping. Shut it down.
Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and there are no girls on the internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison.
Wait, so Luke was the son of Vader.
Yeah.
And Vader was turned by RuPaul?
Yeah, well, somebody turned him.
Okay.
Some old witch. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Trip is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted from a date that he went on with a woman named Bree, and we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Trip, why don't you catch everybody up on your date with Bree?
We went to a high-end steakhouse. We really, ate and drank the night away. And, I sent a car to pick her up, and then she stepped back. She went to the bathroom, came back, and was like, ooh, I got to go home right now.
And you think maybe the reason you're getting ghosted is because she had to go to the bathroom really bad and she's embarrassed.
Yep, that's exactly what I think it is.
All right. We'll see if we can figure it out for you. You ready for us to call her?
You better believe it.
Okay, here we go. Hi, may I speak to Bree, please?
This is Bree.
Bree, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Bree. The radio show is here. My name's Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Good. Do you ever listen to the show?
Yeah.
If you ever heard a first date follow-up before, where we call somebody who's been on a date and they've been ghosted, so we get the other person on the phone to find out why they've been ghosted, then I'll just tell you that's what this is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
So we got an email about you from a guy named Trip.
Right. Okay. Yes. Uh-huh.
He says that you haven't talked to him since your date. It's been about a week. Said that you guys met on the dating app The League, which is like a very successful people dating app.
Right. Yeah.
And then he told us that you guys went out to dinner and you went to the bathroom during dinner at one point and came back and were like, I got to go. And that's the last you heard from you.
Oh, it's interesting. That's his interpretation of the date. Okay.
So that's not it?
Well, I feel like he's leaving out some major points. I mean, the date was initially lovely. You know, we went to a nice place. I felt like he was really trying to impress me, and like money was not an option. He was ordering all the things. And I did think there was potential there for a good portion of the date. It really wasn't until the end where things really unraveled. Again, I can't believe he left all of this out. But so the bill comes, and he took a screenshot of the bill, and then his phone rang. It was his mom. He was sitting there. It seemed like she wanted to recap everything we had ordered to make sure the bill was correct, like that he was being charged correctly. It was a large bill, but he was one that insisted on ordering like all the things.
Took a picture and sent it to his mom to
It sounds like ask her to pay for it.
Huh.
Yeah, and then so he told his mom, as I'm sitting there, that I'm going to go back to his place, which was already very weird. But then he was saying things like, don't worry, I'll be responsible. And then he said, I know, I'll be on my best behavior. And I'm not sure what the conversation was completely, but it just gave me the ick immediately. Like, I love a mama's boy, but this was like a bottle-fed mama's boy. From what I understand, I think the money is his mom's money, and she wants to know what he's spending it on. So we have to send a photo of the check so there like aren't any surprises.
Like, even if that's the thing, wouldn't you want to send it like later?
Thanks for telling us, Bree. He didn't tell us that part. Yeah.
No.
Of course.
Well, he probably doesn't think it's weird because he openly did it.
Bree, guess what? He's actually on the phone listening and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Well, hi, Bree.
Hi.
Hi. I guess you would. I wish you would have said something about it. It's never struck me as weird. My mom's been a financial manager for a long time, so like she always loves to double check bills and is very involved in money. Like it's a pretty normal thing to do when your parent's an expert, And look, at the end of the day, like I get what you're saying about her being involved. Like I totally do. But once my mom falls in love with you, like she definitely won't be as involved. That's just kind of a now thing.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, she worries. She worries that people are like after me for my money and her money, both of our monies. So once she meets you and like approves of you and stuff, she'll definitely like back off. It won't be as big a deal when she knows that you're in it for the right reasons.
Oh,
that oddly makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, in a way it does.
I wonder if you're afraid of people liking you for money, then maybe flashing it in the beginning is maybe not the move.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but like, again, the league is a place for successful people. And like I assume that anyone I meet on there is also comfortable with money and used to seeing money spent. So like, it's not about flashing it. It's about providing a level of, comfort, familiarity, like confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the lovely date, and I think you're a lovely guy, but I just do not feel comfortable with that much mothering. Like, that was just, to me, like, next level. And I find it very hard to believe that she will back off once she finds someone she approves of.
Well, I mean, she will. That's kind of her MO. Be very engaged up front and then back off when she's confident.
I have a lot of friends that have mother-in-laws that say, and it's not that way. Listen, no offense. I'm sure she's lovely too, but that is just not something I can sign up for.
Well, Bree, would you like to go on another date with Trip? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'd really love to see you again. And, the second date is always the date where I take someone to meet my mom. So, you could get that squared away.
Okay. Expedite the process.
I think I'm going to have to stick with my no thank you. I've never met someone's parents on the second date, and this just seems like a lot for me right from the get. I just don't think we're a match.
On the date you mentioned that you like quiche. Well, my mom makes a really great quiche. Like, you'd be missing out a great opportunity for a good quiche.
I mean, Bree, come on.
You gotta love a good quiche. Quiche Lorraine. Hit it.
Right. Again, I just don't think that's... I don't want to lead you on, Trip. You seem like a nice guy. I just think I got the ick, and I don't think I can come back from it. And if I went over there for a second date, I'd be just going over there for the quiche. And I don't want to use you for the quiche.
That's nice of you.
At least you're honest.
Jubal's first date follow-up. #1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm just going to start today's second date update by reading you the email that we got. It says, Jubal, I'm emailing you because there are 3 things that you should never break. 1 is trust.
Yeah.
2 is promises.
Okay.
And 3 is hearts.
Oh.
And the girl that I want to call for a second date update broke my heart, and I want to talk to her about it. So
sad.
Let's not waste any more time. We've got a broken heart emergency. His name is Danny. Danny, what's up?
Hey guys, thanks so much for reading my email. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, Danny. I mean, it's pretty dramatic email, man, if you've only gone out on one date with a person.
Well, I think a lot of people know that love is something that you can't wait for. It's something that you feel. It's a feeling, and I felt it with Jennifer.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, we're just dropping that right out the gate. Okay.
I know I could be a sappy romantic. I really do know that, but I do believe that, love is just something that you have to go for. And I knew that the moment I met her, that she was the one.
Wow. Okay, well.
Crap,
Hey,
whoa,
when you know,
overwhelmed.
you know.
I'm
I
overwhelmed.
Agree.
Okay.
So maybe Jennifer was overwhelmed too. Well, how did she break your heart? And how's your heart doing, by the way? Is it mending at all?
I'm doing okay. I think that there's still hope. I think when we look back on this, we'll be like, this is how we all started. This is like the foundation of our relationship.
Yeah,
So
man,
wait,
you gotta keep going.
What did you do on your date that made you feel like she was the one?
Well, and actually, I knew from the moment I met her. I actually met at a grocery store, and at the moment I saw her, I was at the checkout line, and we just kept making eyes at each other, and I let her go in front of me, and when she was leaving, I ran out after her, and I told her, oh, you forgot something. I handed her a cucumber, and she's like, oh, that's not mine. And then I was like,
okay,
oh.
That could have been taken the wrong way.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, in hindsight, it's probably not my best, but I thought it was cute. And then I handed her a piece of paper that had my phone number on it, and she thought that was really cool, and she actually called me later.
Very nice.
Well, look at that. She fell for the old cucumber trick. Many women do, sir.
You're like, well, there's a lot more where that came from at my house. You should call me up. I got unlimited cucumbers, if that's what you're into. So she called you, and what did you guys do? Did you actually go out, or did she just break your heart over the phone?
Well, we actually did go out. We went to a really nice restaurant. We had a really nice, well, I guess like it was a really nice first half of the meal because my heart was telling me I had to be brave like the Knights of the Round Table, and I just got so full of like energy, and I just like halfway through the day I got down on one knee and asked her to go out on another date.
What?
Whoa, on a knee though?
No, why would you do that?
That's a lot.
God, you're ruining everything.
I thought it would be really cute, and then I realized when I was in the moment, like, uh-oh, this probably looks like I'm proposing.
Yeah.
And it's probably really weird, but but like with love, like you have to like just go for it. I felt like I had to be brave about it, and I had to just like make a nice gesture for her.
But why?
All right, and did she seem okay with your proposal for another date?
No, she got really quiet, and and I sat back down, and she said we can talk about this after the date.
Oh.
And did you?
Not really. Like I'm about to say goodbye, and I didn't even get a kiss. We just hugged, and then she drove away, and I just kind of sat there watching her leave.
Oh man.
I'll be honest with you guys. I had tears in my eyes. Like I felt like I had really messed up, and I saw her driving away, and as I was like starting to cry, I realized like I could fix this. Like this is the story that we're going to tell our children one day, you know? Like this is a story that love never quits. You have to fight for it. Like no matter what, it's worth fighting for, and we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this.
All right.
Danny, that's a lot. It's a lot of resolve there, sir.
And have you talked to her at all since that day?
We haven't talked in we haven't made conversation, but I've actually been leaving her like really cute messages and like a couple of poems and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Okay, Danny, listen. I'm just going to be upfront with you. You're freaking this girl out, man. Like I believe in love. I think love is a beautiful thing, but you don't even know her.
I do know her. What? Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yes. I've been in love. And, I had a really, amazing first meeting with my husband that later turned out to be my husband, but I just wanted to get him naked. I mean, that first meeting, there's a lot of different emotions that can be confused, right?
Okay, I think you're mixing up love with one-night stand, because this is real. What I'm feeling is love. You probably haven't experienced that. This is something that's real. It's raw for me. It's something authentic.
Well, we've been married for 5 years and are 2 kids deep, but whatever.
All right, Danny. Well, let's not waste any more time. You said love is worth fighting for, so let's do it. Let's call her up and see if Jennifer wants to fight.
That's right. I think we're both fighters ready to fight for love, guys.
All right.
Good attitude.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, and challenge her to a fight in your second date update. Right after this, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Danny is on the phone.
Hey, guys.
And there's really no recap that I could give his first date other than to play this song and say, Danny, I'm sorry, but sometimes love is just painful, you know?
Hi, guys. Look, thank you so much for taking a chance with me. Honestly, if you can get Jennifer on the phone, I'm going to be a full-time listener, and I'm honestly, if we figure this out, like I'm going to be telling my kids that Jubal and Brooke help find our relationship, help make it concrete. So thank you so much.
Okay.
No problem. Maybe you can name your firstborn Brooke and Jubal in the morning or something like that. That'd be awesome. Danny, if you haven't heard the first part, went out on a date with a girl named Jennifer that he met at the grocery store, and Danny is convinced that he is in love with her and she is the one for him. Even in the middle of their date, he got down on one knee to propose another date, not to propose marriage, but that kind of weirded her out, and then she left with just a hug, and he hasn't really talked to her since, and he's hurting right now, and our job is to help him not hurt anymore and see if we can get her to put his broken heart back together.
Now remember, guys, there's 3 things that you can never break. It's trust, promise, and heart.
Yes,
well, you can. It just hurts. I mean, people get broken hearts all the time, Danny, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't happen.
No, I agree. Buddy.
Totally.
Well, we'll get her on the phone, Danny, and I really want this to work for you, but I promise you one thing. If we don't get you a second date,
then you and I will get together and I'll put you through an intensive course of how to shut off your emotions so your heart never gets hurt, okay? Because I'm good at that.
Okay. Thanks.
Bury them deep.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her number and see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jennifer?
This is Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I've never heard of you.
That's fine. But I have heard of you and a lot of really good things about you.
What is going on here? I've got things I need to do today.
Okay, well, we'll get you off the phone really quickly. I just want to talk to you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you. His name is Danny, and you and Danny went out on a date, and Danny adores you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not him.
Yeah.
Whoa, he really
Oh, my
likes
God.
you.
Now he's using the radio to get a hold of me. Jesus.
You're a little sick of Danny, aren't you?
I never should have gone out with him.
What?
And why do you say that? I mean, we actually talked to him about your date because he emailed us, really wanted us to get a hold of you. We talked to him, and he seems a bit over the top when it comes to his emotions, but doesn't seem like a bad dude.
But he's over the top. He's too much. He's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Did he tell you what he did?
Are you talking about when he dropped down to one knee?
Yeah, that was so embarrassing.
What was going through your head when that happened?
I was thinking, holy crap, is this guy proposing to me? I've known him for an hour.
Yeah, that's understandable to get a little scared about that.
I've never. I mean, he was like, I would be honored to go out with you on a second date. Will you please join me? Like, it was so strange. It felt like I was in, like, a play.
So, I mean, before that, did you like him?
I mean, when we first met, he seemed cool, but I don't know. It just started to get a little bit strange. He started talking about how many kids he wants and, like, marriage and things you don't really talk about on the first date.
Oh, I don't know, Jennifer. I feel like that's the normal progression of a first date, isn't it? You start with hi, and then you end with how many kids you're going to have?
Yeah, no, it freaked me out.
Okay.
It's pretty understandable.
And now my family's involved with it. Of all the things, I just wanted to get this guy off my back and never see him again, and now my mother and father are involved in it.
How are your mother and father involved?
You guys don't know that? Yeah, he called them. He called my parents.
What?
I did not give him their number.
What?
Let's keep that. Yeah, he found them. He found them like a crazy stalker.
Oh.
He was texting me every day, sending me poems. He sent me a sonnet by Shakespeare. And I was ignoring him for days, okay? And then all of a sudden, my mother calls me and she said, well, you know, Jennifer, you are getting a little bit older. I think it is time to start a family. And I said, what the hell are you talking about, Mom? And she said, well, this very nice boy, Danny, ended up calling me.
Wait.
And I said, what are you talking about? I didn't give him your number. And she said, oh, he seems like a sweet boy, very old-fashioned. Reminds me of your father.
No.
Wow.
He actually got your parents on his side, too?
Yes. She said he reminded her of my father. And she said, we only knew each other for 2 weeks before we got engaged. And it's, oh, look, you guys have only known each other for 2 weeks, too. You should get engaged. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Everyone has lost their mind.
I'm the only sane person right now.
No, Jennifer, that's not true. I'm sane also. It's Danny.
What is going on? Why is he on the phone right now?
Well, Jennifer, that's the way this works. Danny is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Has he been listening to this whole conversation?
Yeah, he
I heard everything. Look, your parents, they're an example of pure love, and I want to have that kind of relationship with you.
I didn't give you their phone number. I never gave you permission to call my parents. That's the issue here. I don't care what my parents say. I don't care what you say. You found my parents' number and called them and tried to, like, ask my father's permission to, like, be with me. Like, that's weird.
It's weird.
No, guys, look, honestly, Jennifer, I would go to the ends of the earth to find you. You didn't respond
You've
to any
known
of my
me for an
emails or
hour.
my voicemail.
What? You've known me for an hour. What is this, Romeo and Juliet? Like, we're adults. We're. This is the real world. I don't even know who you are. You don't even know my birthday. Like, or maybe you do because you looked it up.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that he doesn't know anything at this point if you had your parents' phone number and called them.
Look, Jennifer, I'm not a crazy guy. everything I did that night, I did it because I thought it would make you feel special. And, okay, I got a little excited when I got down on one knee and asked you for another date, but I wanted to be there for you. I want to be that emblem for you. I want to be someone who makes you feel special.
Whoa.
Like, the world's like crazy, and if one person can make you feel like you're something like more than just what everyone else experiences, isn't that worth it? Isn't that worth fighting for?
I appreciate what you're saying. You're very sweet. You're a nice guy, but it's too much for me, man. I don't know what I can't. Like, I'm so sorry, but it's making me uncomfortable. You don't want to make me uncomfortable, do you?
No, that's complete opposite of what I want to do. I'm sorry.
Well, that's
I'm
what
just
you're doing.
trying to follow my heart.
Okay, well, follow your heart with someone else, please.
Danny! Danny, I thought you were going to try to dial it back, man.
Okay, Jennifer, fine. This is the last thing I will ever say to you. Look, there's 3 things I would never break.
Oh my God.
And that's I would never break your trust. I would never break your promise. And I would never break your heart.
Yeah.
I swear I can tone it back. I just got really excited because I wanted to make you feel special.
Well, how about this, Jennifer? Would you like to go out on a second date with Danny? I'm not down on one knee, but I'm over the phone. But we will pay for that date. Would you go out with him one more time?
No. No, 1,000 times no, to use some poetry.
Jennifer, you heard the 3 things you should never break part, right?
Oh, yes. And, dude, you already broke my trust because you contacted my parents without me giving you permission or their phone number. That's kind of like the definition of trust.
I just thought I didn't mean to break.
No,
I
don't need to hear from you ever again.
Everything.
Nope. I'm done. I'm not doing this. Don't ever contact me again.
And there she goes. Danny, I think Jennifer hung up the phone.
Okay.
Danny, listen, it's really sweet that you believe in love at first sight and all that stuff, but you really got to respect people's boundaries, man.
Yeah, you're right. Look, maybe I just go back to the grocery store tonight and just try it again. And the universe is a crazy place, and I'm sure I'll be able to find someone. I just got to keep trying because you can't give up with love.
Yeah,
you just got to keep going, man. Just hang out in the frozen food section, and one day you will find that true love.
Do you guys really think so? Because I'll believe it if you guys believe it.
Yeah, true love is out there, man.
It's waiting for you, Danny.
That's really nice to hear, guys. Thanks so much.
And it might not be in the frozen food section. It could also be over by the condiments or the bathroom items. I don't know where it is, but it's in the grocery store, and you will find it. Trust me, I know you will.
Thank you so much. Remember how I said I would be your number 1 listener if you got Jennifer on the phone?
Yeah.
I will always be your number 1 listener for what you've done for me today.
Awesome. You know what, Danny? A lot of people tell us that, and you're the only one I've ever fully believed.
Yep.
I know that you were definitely going to be there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
We the best music.
Text in at 78592 says Jubal should have given that guy the number to one of his therapists. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Good idea.
It's a great idea, but those people have their work cut out for them. I don't need anybody taking their time away from me. Talking about today's second date update. This dude, Danny, wanted to call Jennifer. He was over the top, in love with her. He knew it right after the first date. She was the one, but she wasn't calling back. And we got her on the phone, and we found out that, yes, he was a little over the top, but also he got in touch with her parents
So creepy.
in order to try to get him another date. And he convinced her mom that, like, he was the one for her, and even her mom was like, you need to go out with him again. So she obviously did not want to go out with him, and it creeped her out.
Dude, mom is desperate to get her daughter hooked up.
Yeah, seriously.
Whoa, mom, back off.
So they agreed to not go. Well, they didn't really agree. She said she's not going out with him again. He seemed to be okay with it. He also said that he will be a listener to this show forever because we were able to get her on the phone. And I believe him because when it comes to passion, Danny is definitely a passionate dude.
He's committed.
He's definitely got that going for him.
Yep. And there's people texting in at 78592 who want a date with Danny, and I'm sure he probably already somehow has hacked into our text message board and found your number and will be calling you or your parents. So don't worry about it. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. There are very few places that you're guaranteed to find love.
Okay.
Craigslist would be probably number one.
Yeah.
And then at a bar, right?
Oh, yeah. Those
Yeah.
are.
We're doing love in quotation marks, correct?
No. I
Love
think
/ restraining order?
No, love is something you can fix at the free
one
clinic.
person's and one person's restraining order is another person's passion. Let's just remember that.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, what's up, man?
What's up, Jubal?
Not much. Doug emailed us about a girl that he met at a bar named Shauna, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about Shauna.
Well, man, me and a buddy of mine, we went to see a Seahawks game in a sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
It was packed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, typical Seahawks crowd. Everybody was rowdy. Everybody was on tilt, man. Everybody was pretty drunk.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that you would say that because normally people don't ever drink while watching football.
It's a super sport.
Strange. So you found the one bar where everybody was just getting hammered watching the Seahawks game. Weird.
How did you meet this girl in the madness of it all?
She had like a little half Jim Zorn shirt, and I was like, man, this chick has a Jim Zorn shirt on. It's like a retro throwback jersey.
So did you just go talk to her?
No, I kind of, I moseyed my way over to her. I didn't, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I got game, man. I'm
Doug-
not going to just go pop in
Doug,
there,
you
bro.
sound like a moseier, too.
Yeah.
You do. I can picture you moseying over to her,
He didn't
cuddling
get
up
over-
next to her at the bar.
It sounds like it took him till the third quarter.
No, it was like early fourth quarter. But
Okay.
But you finally got up the nerve to talk to her, and obviously you guys hit it off.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, the excitement of the game. So it was just like we were high-fiving, and I could tell she was flirting.
Right.
She was really flirty.
Remember, he's got game.
Well, I mean, the Hawks were driving. We were in what's called the red zone.
Thank you.
Right? And that was for you, Brooke. I just wanted to explain that to you.
That's cute, honey.
It's like we were doing shots, so we were pretty lit up. So I told her, I said, listen, if the Hawks score on this next play, then you've got to flash the bartender.
What? You wouldn't, why wouldn't you? What?
It's a bar. It's a game, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
not-
that's your chance to then you gotta kiss me. Then you gotta go out on a date with me. Not flash the bartender, dude.
Nah, man. That's someone who doesn't have game.
Oh,
That's how
Right.
they
that's
play.
what that is. Thank you for the
So-
explanation.
So they scored, and man, let me tell you. I mean, I don't want to get too descriptive because I know this is a family show, but wow.
It's often referred to as a family.
I mean, they were just unbelievable. They were just, what a sight to behold.
Nice.
I just picture the heavens opening up. Just,
Doug,
How did your evening end with Shauna?
Well, I mean, we really hit it off, man. I mean, we kept drinking. We went over to her place. She invited me in, and long story short, I left that morning.
okay.
Right. So you got to know each other in the biblical sense.
Yeah. Thank you.
Touchdown, my man.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough.
Red
of the
zone
sports
scoring
analogy. All right,
action.
guys.
Right.
So you
Extra point. Good.
You never actually went on a date. You guys just hooked up.
To me, it was like a date and then a hookup.
Okay.
You know, because I count meeting somebody as the first date.
Okay.
You guys hung out for a while. A football game is
You
long.
chest
for-
bumped. That's good
Yeah.
for at least a
They
date.
hung out for a quarter.
How many times you tried to get a hold of her?
It's been about 8 times that I've either texted her or
Yeah,
called
Doug,
her.
Is that part of your game?
that is
What,
so
within 2
part of his
months?
game.
Yeah. How long has it been? 8 times in what? A week?
In a week.
Oh, man.
Doug.
No bueno.
Yeah. That's a lot, man.
There's a foul in the play, sir.
Okay.
Brooke trying to get involved.
Yeah. Throw a flag.
Sorry, that was holding.
All right. Yeah, there was no need to high five over that.
Sorry, I was
Thank
proud.
you. Thank you.
All
Man,
right.
you guys are cold, man.
All right. We're gonna play a song. Come back, caller, and get your second date update. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right. Hang on. Man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. That's what we're about to do for Doug. Doug is definitely a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Right, Doug?
No.
Game.
Heck yeah.
Oh, man, Doug. Yeah. Doug was so genius that he made a bet that got her to show her boobs to a bartender.
Actually, every guy that just heard that was like, yeah, he is a
that's
genius. Brooke.
I've never thought of that.
Doug was at a bar watching the Seahawks game with some buddies, ended up meeting this girl named Shauna. They were doing shots, whatever. He made a bet. If the Seahawks score on this play, you got to flash the bartender. She did it. He ended up at the end of the night taking her home. They hooked up. He hasn't heard from her since. We're about to call her and see why. Any final thoughts before we dial the number, Doug?
Dial her up, man.
That's it, all right.
You're not scared at all that she woke up the next morning and you were not what she thought you thought.
Coyote arm?
Yep, thank you.
Gross.
Do I sound scared?
No.
No, not at all, actually. All right. I'm going to dial it right now.
Hello,
Hi, is Shauna there?
this is she.
Hey, Shauna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, just checking in on people in Seattle, seeing if they listen to us in the morning. Do you listen to us?
Occasionally I do.
It's kind of like a census survey that I'm doing, just, calling random numbers.
All your customers this way? Okay.
Actually, Shauna, are you familiar with the second date updates that we do on our show?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, we got an email about you.
Oh, God.
Somebody is wondering why you're not calling them back.
Congratulations.
Are you guys calling about Doug?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, we're calling about Doug.
The guy that won't get the hint.
So Doug told us.
Seriously calling for a second date update? I hate that guy. He was a creep. He was crazy.
Whoa.
Wow.
But,
Okay, so what did he do that was so creepy? He says that you guys ended up hooking up and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what he told you, but it was a completely embarrassing, awful night, and I would rather not talk about it.
What? Wait, you
Can you
better
just-
set the record straight here.
Yeah, can you just tell us what happened? Shauna, if you won't tell us what the big problem is, obviously you don't like the dude.
Yeah.
Doug?
Yeah.
Hey, Shauna, that's Doug.
Good news.
He's actually on the other line listening. Do you want to tell Doug why you won't talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, tell me, Shauna.
Okay, well, Doug, when we got home and I was like, no, I don't want to sleep with you on the first date, and I turned you down, you were like, oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah, whatever, I'll just sleep on the couch. Great. You pass out. I wake up the next morning. You're in my roommate's bed.
What?
Oh, Doug.
Doug, you dirty dog, you.
Doug!
That is a flat-out lie, man.
What?
It's really not, you I can call Leslie and have her back me up on this.
Is that your roommate?
Who the
Is
hell is Leslie?
She's my roommate, the one you ended up in bed with.
So your roommate hooked up with him, Shauna?
No. She woke up the next morning and there was this creepy guy in her bed, and we both just kind of like, ew, get out.
He just crawled into bed with her.
So we shoved him out and put him in a cab and never wanted to talk to him again.
Doug, do you have any memory of this? Like, how drunk were you?
There's just no way that could have possibly happened.
Hey,
Doug!
Shauna, can I put you on hold real quick? Can you give producer Boyd your roommate's phone number? Can we call her? Will she talk to us, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think she will.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold then, okay? And
Hey,
give him the number.
Shauna.
Hang on. We'll talk to Doug while you give him the number. All right, Doug,
Yeah, man.
you don't remember any of that.
I mean, if you got the roommate's number, then you need to give her a call because I know there's just no possible way.
Can we rewind, though, that at the beginning of this phone call, you claimed that you had this great romantic night and you totally nailed this girl when you didn't nail anybody at all? Like, you're just a big fat liar at this point, Doug.
Drunk.
You
It
never...
doesn't matter. You should be able to remember that and then not make false claims if
All right.
you don't.
All right, Shauna is back on the phone with us. She gave her roommate's number to producer Boyd. Shauna,
Ridiculous.
Doug says he thinks that he hooked up with you. He still won't.
Dude, if
All
you
right.
can't remember, I don't think anything was working well enough.
So producer Boyd got Leslie on the phone. I guess she's on the line. Hey, Leslie, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, we got your roommate Shauna on the phone with us right now.
Hey, Les. Hey, Shauna.
And we also have Doug. You remember him.
Oh, my God. This guy.
Oh, even she's talking about it.
Oh my God, I love that Doug started this by claiming he had so much game.
So
This
is hysterical.
Leslie, did you hook up with Doug, or did he just crawl into your bed?
No.
Okay.
He just crawled into my bed like a creeper.
What? Oh my God!
Did you try to get him out of your bed, Leslie?
I didn't even notice until I woke up, and then I freaked out.
Oh my God, that'd be so scary.
Doug, Doug, are you going to admit that this happened, or are you still standing by your?
Wait, he's denying it?
There's just no way it happened, man. I know. I'm not a creeper, bro.
You can't make this up. I'm sorry that you have the brain capacity of a peanut, but this is what happened.
Whatever, Leslie. You're full of it.
You're full of it. Are you kidding me?
Doug, why would you think that they'd lie about this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're just crazy chicks.
Shauna, are you a crazy chick?
Oh, yeah, clearly I'm a crazy chick for ever thinking this guy was mildly attractive.
Shauna, what were you thinking when he made a bet with you, you flashed the bartender, and then you ended up taking him home?
I mean, okay, I admit I have a little to drink myself, but I don't sleep with guys on the first date. I, thought, he was drunk. He'd already paid for my cab.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll let him crash on the couch. I thought I was being a nice person.
Totally.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it sounds to me, Doug, like maybe you just had a really vivid dream while you were in Leslie's bed. Right?
Dude, look, everybody was drunk. That's what we all admit to, okay? So I know I slept with somebody that night.
Oh my God.
It may have been them. It may have been the cabbie on the way home. Who knows? Shauna, at this point, I would like to offer you a second date with Doug. We will pay for it. Would you like to go out with Doug again?
Thanks, but no thanks.
No.
Oh, come on, he's a good guy.
Leslie, would you be interested in a first date with Doug?
Not even a little bit.
No? Damn it. I want somebody to go out with Doug.
Why don't you go out with Doug,
You
Jubal?
go out with him, yeah, seriously.
No, I don't want to go out with Doug either. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Doug's creepy. Doug, you found out what the reason is. Apparently, nothing happened that night, and you were just a creep in their place.
Dude, I don't believe it.
Still don't believe it, huh?
No, those chicks are full of it. And you know what? Good for them. I'm glad I didn't sleep with her.
What?
Yeah, right. That's like being in an interview, being like, I didn't want that job anyway.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
For being a little kid, you're in school and you're coloring something in your coloring book, and then you see the girl that you like. And you know that she's coloring something too.
Yeah.
So you walk over to her, you figure it's a good opportunity to bond over something.
Yeah.
And then you look at what she's coloring and you say to her, "That's terrible. You're the worst colorer in this class. You should stop right now. Mine is way better."
No!
Hoping that you could just break her confidence down enough so that she would like you.
That is actually how little boys do it, which
Apparently.
is strange.
That's still a thing in the adult world.
Yeah, also not surprising.
Because Jared sent us an email to do a second date update today, and apparently he met the girl that he wants to call while coloring.
What?
Jared, how do you meet a girl while coloring?
Well, my buddy Robbie told me that there was a meetup group at a local bar, and he said, we should just get wasted and start coloring. It's a great way to meet chicks. And I thought, well, okay, why not?
You went to one of those adult coloring nights.
Yeah, I mean, there's adult everything now. There's like adult camps, all these things we did when we were kids. Now, I guess my generation, we're doing it as adults, but just getting drunk, and it's a lot more fun.
I'm guessing you were the only men there.
We weren't the only men there. We may have been the only degenerates there, but there were other men there.
And did you hit on her the same way that I described? You walk up to her and just rip on her coloring abilities a little bit?
I did not rip on her coloring abilities. I saw her at the bar. I walked on over to her, and when I was getting my pint, I looked over, and she was actually drawing a pretty amazing dragon.
Oh.
This actually sounds like it's more fun than I thought.
He's wasted. There's a dragon.
She was drawing this fantastic-looking dragon. I just knew this chick was an artist. She had tattoos on her and stuff. She definitely knew what she was doing.
You're like, wow, you can stay in the lines, ma'am, and that is a turn-on to me.
So how'd you strike up a conversation with her?
Well, I looked over to her and I said, "That's a nice dragon you've got there." and she looked at me a little funny, and I said, "Could you help me out? I'm not as good of an artist as you." So I asked her if I could borrow her purple. I ran out.
What?
Nice.
You asked to borrow a crayon?
So you took her purple crayon home with you.
No, I didn't take it home. I don't want to get arrested or anything. I just want to steal from this girl right away.
Not right away. Eventually you'll steal something from her, but not right now.
Eventually.
You guys sound like, you sound like you were pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Was she as
Oh,
well?
I was. She was nowhere near as drunk as I was. She was maybe a little tipsy, but she was okay. She was more of a lady than I was a gentleman.
Okay. Did it seem like she liked you a lot, though?
It did. I mean, when we first started talking, it seemed like we were really hitting it off very well, and eventually I asked her if she wanted to go to a different bar that wasn't coloring. Then we could actually talk and get to know each other, and we went, and
Wait, that night you guys did, or you went on a date later?
that night we went out. We went to a different bar.
Oh, nice. And how was the other bar?
By the time we got to the second bar, we started talking about her job, what she does for a living, and maybe she was weirded out by the fact that I really liked that she's a glass blower. I mean, how many glass blowers do you know? I was really excited about it.
I don't know any glass blowers.
Cool. I don't know any either.
Yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, and maybe I talked about it for too long or something.
Did you get too excited about it?
Creepy.
I mean, I was talking to her about blowing glass, and I may have said like an offhanded remark about how good of a blower she is, or something like that. But
All right.
it was a joke, though.
Yeah,
All right.
she doesn't hear that all the time.
And I'm sure she does. I was just trying to be cute.
Did you guys hang out all night?
We hung out for probably a good 3-4 hours. We probably left around midnight.
Oh, wow. And it wasn't a hookup, though.
No, I asked her if she wanted to do anything else or go back to maybe my place or something, and she said, no, maybe not now, but give me a call sometime.
Okay, so
Now, you're retelling this story, and you keep bringing up the fact of how wasted you were. Do you think you have an honest portrayal of how the night really went?
Oh, definitely. I remember exactly what happened. I was a little too drunk at the first bar, but then by the time we got to the second bar, I thought, you know what, this girl's really cute. I should probably slow down and sober up so I can remember everything she's saying.
Wow, that's amazing. That's responsible.
That is.
Yeah, never happened in my life. Anytime I've been drunk around a girl that I thought was cute, I'm like, I better get drunker so I can be smooth.
Smooth like jagged rock.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with you, Jared. So have you reached out and talked to her since that night?
I have. I've tried to call her a few times. It's been about, I'd say, a little over a week since that date, and I've tried to call her a bunch of times, and she always makes up some excuse, and I figured I could use some help with this. I really like her, and I want to talk to her again.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thank you, guys.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
As the old saying goes, the way to a woman's heart is by making off-color remarks about her job. So Jared is on the phone for a second date update, and he's obviously confused why he's not getting a call back from a girl named Layla. They met at an adult coloring night at a bar, and they hung out for a little while. He thinks he's probably not getting a call back because he made a rude remark about her job. She's a glass blower by trade. And so he made a joke about that, and I'll let you use your imagination as to what he was talking about. Again, she's a glass blower, and he made a joke.
We get it.
And so he thinks that she didn't like that, and that's why she's not calling him back. We're about to get her on the phone. Jared, you ready?
Yes, sir.
And I didn't hear, Jared, after you made the joke and it obviously fell flat, did you apologize?
She just, changed the subject. I didn't feel a need to apologize. I felt like we should move on.
Okay. Right. You didn't keep going back to it, though, did you?
Did you hear me, though?
Yeah.
I don't think so. She moved on to something else. We started talking about her tattoos.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her to answer and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Yep, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Layla, please?
Yeah, this is she. Can I ask who's calling?
Sure you can.
Okay, who's calling?
Oh, Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
It's always funny to me.
What's all that?
That is Brooke and Jose and me, Jubal,
we're
from
all
Brooke and
here.
Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Still not
What's
putting
going
it
on?
together, are you?
What's going on?
Well, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners. His name is Jared.
Okay.
And Jared told us about the night that you guys met.
Did he?
Yeah. And he said that
It just
he
gets
really
weirder.
liked you, and he's been trying to get a hold of you for a second date, but you keep saying you're busy.
Yeah, he called me last night, and I ignored his call.
Yeah. He said that you've been ignoring all of his calls. Is there a particular reason?
It just wasn't what I thought it was. Could you just tell him you didn't reach me or something?
Well, I mean, can you give me anything specific that I can tell him? He did. Look, he told us that you're a glass blower, right?
Oh, yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah, he did. Great job, by the way. That's really cool. But he said that he also made a really bad joke about blowing things.
Oh.
And he thinks that that's the reason you're not calling him back.
I mean, among other things.
Was it, I mean, like, that was bad and made me roll my eyes. Did he just come off kind of like a bro?
I mean, yeah, he was just really immature. Like, that joke, whatever, probably like 90% of the people that find out what I do make that joke, and then we move on.
Right.
But, like, I don't know. It got weird.
Well, what do you mean immature?
Like, okay, so he told you about all the coloring? Like, that was a coloring night at the
Yeah,
bar?
he said you were really good at it.
I am good, and I love it. It's relaxing to me. It's something that brings me joy. And we, at one point later in the night, like traded coloring books to look at each other's work. And I'm going through his and come across like a deer with female parts drawn onto it.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Well, I would go with other female parts, Jose.
well, what are we talking about? What parts were drawn on
Like,
it?
why do you guys need to know the specifics?
I don't know. You're right. It's funny.
I'm not going to tell you. You can use your imagination.
So it was
I don't
basically like
wanna paint a picture.
a deer-human hybrid that he had drawn.
Yeah, a very inappropriate one.
Okay.
In a children's coloring book. And I started flipping to the next page and the next page, and every single cute, cuddly animal, I kid you not, had some sort of inappropriate addition.
That's awesome. You didn't find that funny? I would have laughed.
I mean, yeah, like 10 years ago, but I enjoy coloring. It really, like, it means something to me. I'm an artist, and, like, sorry, I'm not interested in dating a 12-year-old boy.
Maybe he thought you would think it was funny, too, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, he kept looking over at me like, isn't this hilarious? As he's, like, going through my drawing. Like, it was so...
Every single page that he's done it to, he's like, oh, man, this one, it's the same joke as the last page, except this one's on a rabbit. The other one was a beaver.
I kid you not. He said to me at one point, hey, look at this giraffe. Guess what's longer than its neck?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not kidding.
I still don't get it, though, because he said that you guys hung out for like 3 or 4 hours that night. Like, why?
I mean, we did. It's not like there was anybody else there. Like, we were drinking and laughing and having fun. Like, I don't know. Honestly, it just wore on me. Like, over the course of the night, he kept calling me the glass blower. Like he was British. I don't even know. He was so excited that I was a glass blower and thought it was so, like, medieval or whatever, and just... It was so obnoxious, you guys.
Okay. Well, I have some news for you, glassblower. Jared is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. Are you guys serious?
Yeah. Jared, you there?
Yes, I am here. And hello to you, glass blower.
He's not stopping with it. Jared, she didn't like that you kept calling her that. I wouldn't continue it.
Come on. She thought it was funny. She laughed every time I called her glass blower.
It made me laugh, but I don't know if for the same reasons.
I mean, honestly, dude, it was really obnoxious. I was laughing more at my life and the circumstances that brought me to that moment.
You could have fooled me. You seemed like you were enjoying yourself. After all those drinks I was buying, you seemed like a really condescending I have to tell you.
Whoa!
Wow. I mean, did you not wonder why I kept needing another drink? Like,
Jared, that was intense, man. Why are you name calling all of a sudden?
Because I was doing a nice thing. I was taking this girl out to another bar, and we were having a good time. And now she's saying that I'm acting like a 12-year-old, and that you didn't even ask about any of those things. You just laughed along, and on the inside, you hated my drawing.
Jared, in her defense, what is she supposed to ask you about drawing genitalia on woodland creatures?
If it was so offensive to you, why didn't you say anything? Not to mention, half of those were my buddy Rob's anyway, which you didn't even care to ask about.
Oh,
He's offended.
Well, who's defensive about the drawings?
You don't make fun of me or Rob.
I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't know that half of them were your buddy Rob, but like the second I saw them, it became pretty clear to me that you were not somebody I could have a conversation with. And like, you know,
Well,
what else
then
am I
why
gonna
did
do?
you continue to have a conversation with me for the next 4 or 5 hours?
Well, I wanted to be out that night. It was my one night out a week, and like, you know, whatever. It was fine, but I don't want to pursue it again. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like seeing you again, which is why I avoided your calls, and now I'm on the radio. Like, what are you thinking?
Wow, my God. I thought you were way more fun than this. I guess sober, you are just obnoxious to be around.
Wow.
Jared, how can you not own up to any of that? Like showing a girl a bunch of boobs and other parts and then glass blower joke, like the whole thing is pretty obnoxious.
God, you too? What is it with you guys? We were getting wasted at a bar and coloring in coloring books. It's supposed to be fun.
No, this is serious stuff, Jared.
Well, apparently, for the girl that has Tolstoy written on her arm, it must be pretty serious.
Listen. All right. It sounds like what you need is some 21-year-old co-ed who's going to go do shots off of you at a bar, and like maybe you guys can color on each other with markers or something. That's just not something I'm interested in, okay?
You know, you should be dating some 50-year-old college professor with erectile dysfunction that wears nothing but tweed jackets every day.
Great. If I can have a conversation with him, I'm set.
All right, well, it looks like you two have figured out your type at least, but I still have to ask the question. Layla, would you like to go on a second date with Jared? We will pay for it.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, sure? It sounds like you were right on the fence.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I hope to never see him again unless, you know, like I need some boobs put on the glass I blew.
You know what? This really was eye-opening to me. I don't need to date this girl ever again. Thank you guys for doing this for me. I guess I just need a college girl that has no brains in her head at all, right?
Yeah, please, enjoy. Just don't call me anymore, okay?
I will, glass blower woman. Enjoy your life. Glass blower woman. Glass blower
you're
woman.
Very witty. Thank you so much for gracing us.
You are the glass blower woman.
Yes,
Blow
okay.
away. Blow.
Thank you so much for your wit.
Glass blower.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 says, OMG, that dude is hilarious. I totally would go out with him. Another one that says, I have a great sense of humor, and that guy is annoying.
Yeah,
of course, that's
totally.
about today's second date update. Jared wanted to call a girl named Layla. They met at an adult coloring night at a bar. People are doing that now where you go and color. And she was a glass blower. That was the thing that impressed him the most.
You can't even say it normal anymore because of him.
Apparently, he loved the fact that she was a glass blower so much that he kept saying it over and over again. That was really annoying. But the reason that she really didn't want to go out with him was she looked at his coloring that he did that night, and he didn't really color anything. He just drew genitalia on all the pictures, him and his buddy, and she thought he was immature.
Well, it's funny if you're hanging out with your drinking buddy. It's not funny if it's a guy that you want to date.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said, I just want to see his pictures.
Yeah.
I do too, actually. I'm really curious. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.